What is the creepiest thing that has ever happened to you while home alone? I thought nobody was outside my apartment until a stranger whispered my name. ETF. I was 22, first apartment, ground floor unit in a building that was fine during the day and felt completely different after 10 at night. I had only been living alone for 2 months after finishing college, and I was still adjusting to every sound the building made after dark. Friday night around 11, I was in the kitchen making cookies because I could not sleep, mixing bowl in hand, music low, completely ordinary night. Then the doorbell rang, then one long buzz, then 3 short ones. Same pattern, deliberate. I put the bowl down and stood completely still. Nobody rings a doorbell at 11:14 on a Friday night with a pattern like that. I walked slowly to the front door and looked through the peephole. Empty hallway, just the corridor stretching out under those fluorescent lights that flickered constantly, and that management never once came to fix. But I went back to the kitchen, told myself it was someone in the building hitting the wrong button, drunk, lost, whatever. Then it happened again. Door, one long buzz, 3 short ones, exact same sequence. My heart was going. I grabbed my phone and called the building security line, straight to voicemail. I texted my neighbor Ryan, who lived directly above me, and asked if he had heard anything strange. He replied almost immediately, "Nothing up here, but that is weird. Do not open your door." 5 minutes after that, I heard scraping at my side window. Not wind, not the building settling. Deliberate, slow scraping, like fingernails being dragged across glass, or someone testing whether the frame would give. I was on the ground floor. Anyone standing in the parking lot could reach that window without trying hard. I grabbed the torch from my kitchen drawer and pointed it through the blinds. Parking lot, a security light that had not worked properly in weeks. Nothing moving. I stepped back from the window, and that is when I saw it. The dust along the outside of the glass was smeared, streaked in a way that was not weather. Someone had been pressing against it, running their fingers across the surface from outside. Then I heard the voice. Low, calm, almost conversational. "Ols." It said my name, Megan. "I know you are in there." Not angry, not threatening. That calm, friendly tone, like someone just stopping by. Someone who knew me, except I did not recognize the voice at all. And that made every single hair on my body stand up, because calm and unrecognized is so much worse than loud and aggressive. I backed into the kitchen and called emergency services. My hands were shaking so badly I misdialed once before I got through. The dispatcher picked up on the second ring, and I whispered everything that was happening in real time. She told me to stay on the line. Officers were already on their way. "Do not hang up," she kept saying. "I am right here with you, Vert." The voice came back. "Oh, I can hear you talking, Megan. Who are you calling?" "Vol." He knew my name. I had lived there for 2 months. My name was not on the buzzer panel. It was not on my door. I started mentally listing every single person who knew my address. My parents, my manager at work, Ryan upstairs, the delivery driver who brought food here last week. The scraping at the window started again, and this time I could hear the frame actually flexing under the pressure. Someone was genuinely trying to get it open.